Hello, can you hear me? Online participants, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Everybody, are you able to see this Excel file, online participants?
Yes, sir, we can see it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Before starting the demo, just introduce yourselves. Let us start from the online participants.
Okay. Let me go first. My name is Geeta. I'm here for Excel course, including the advanced one. Yeah.
So, yeah, why do you want to learn Excel, ma'am?
So the basic reason is I know the basics. I'm not sure if I can say it's a basic one. I know whatever we have been doing, but I want to do it in a like a pro way. If I want to present anything to my leadership, I want the Excel to look like a pro. The data should look like a pro Excel. It should not look something like who hasn't learned anything and doing some Excel. So I want to create that niche in the Excel while I'm presenting data. That's my core intention of getting into this training course.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Can I have others introduction? Online participants.
My name is Aditi Hulkoti and I'm from Christ College. So I'm doing my BBA now and I'm learning this advanced Excel for my future, of course, so that it can help me to, get advanced in these basic things like Excel and stuff. Thank you.
Okay.
Good evening, sir. My name is Srinivas Yadav. I recently graduated and placed at PS Collaboration as a role of data analyst. For data analyst, this is necessary to learn this advanced Excel. So, this is why I want to learn advanced Excel. Thank you.
Okay. So here from offline participants, your introduction and then why do you want to learn Excel?
Hi, sir. My name is Naveen Kumar Reddy. I'm from Anandapur. So look at the information. Sir, Excel, advanced Excel is very useful for the finance. That's why I look at them.
Okay.
For instance, my name is Rajesh. My name is Pratik.
Spelling?
Fatty.
Okay.
I'm from Anandapur. Actually, I don't know about Excel. That's why I'm learning things.
Okay.
It will be from my teacher.
Yeah.
My name is Sheikh Babu Fakhruddin. I am from Anantapur. Actually, I am preparing now finance and numbers. In that we have worked in any company use it to Excel only. That's why I'm preparing for this one.
Okay.
My name is Tejashree. I'm from Ballari. It is necessary in every activity what we participate towards it.
Okay.
My name is Gursadakar.
Yeah.
My name is Gursadakar. I don't know MS basics.
You want to learn,
Yes.
you know the basics?
So
Okay. Okay, he has already introduced. Any other online participants who would like to give the introduction?
Yeah, I can go ahead.
Yeah.
Vandana Bhargava.
Yeah.
And yeah, I do have the basics of the Excel. I'm an investment banker at Wall Street. Just want to get better at Excel and learn shortcuts. Hence I'm here. So
Okay.
hello to everyone.
Okay. And online participants, any other?
My name,
online-
yes, sir. My name is Reddy Prasad. I am from Chittoor district, sir. I have completed my post graduation MBA in
Okay.
finance. I have completed my from SK University, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to learn Excel because of I know only basics only. I want to depth, sir.
Okay. You want to learn advanced?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. So any other who would like to give their introduction? Online?
Yeah, hi, my name is Mahesh. I have completed my graduation recently from 2024. So I have no any basics of Excel. So I want yeah, in advance present situation feels any field is using first of all Excel. So I want to learn to even use Excel.
Okay. So anybody else?
Hello, sir. Very good evening to you all. I'm Mohammad Fayaz. I have completed my graduation in BA Mass Communication and I'm doing distance MBA. I want to learn advanced Excel and Power BI. So
Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah. Yeah. Continue. Please continue. Okay. Yeah. Are you able to see this Excel file?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why do you use Excel?
To calculate the basic salaries, I
Okay.
think.
For performing calculations. You mean to say for performing calculations?
Yes, sir.
To view data, analyze data.
Yes. Yes. And offline participants, why do you use Excel?
Store data, calculations,
Okay.
analyze the data.
Okay. So everybody, any idea like have you worked in Excel before or?
No, I don't know about it. You don't know about what it is like that.
Okay. Yeah, as you said correctly, like we use Excel that for storing data and for performing calculations and for doing analysis. Like later comes the analysis part. After you analyze the data, you can even make a dashboard. Okay, have you heard about the dashboards? Like some of you might have worked on that. So it comes in the analyzing the data where you can prepare the dashboards. Like we'll start from the basics of Excel. Okay, and finally we'll get into making these dashboards. Okay. Excel has been there in the market from 1985. Okay. So right now it is 2025. So it has been, I think, around 40 years. From 40 years, it is there in the market. Like, yeah. Like, what is a cell? Just can I just know like what is the definition of a cell? Online participants, what is the definition of a cell?
Combination of row and column.
Yeah, it is intersection of a row and a column. Like all these vertical things are called columns. All these horizontal things are called rows. Like
Rows.
yeah, just 1 minute. Yeah, this is horizontal things are called rows, and all these vertical things are called columns. Columns, you can say, they are designated by these alphabets like A, B, C. All these are columns, and all these numbers, if you see 1, 2, 3, all these are called rows. Okay, horizontal things are called rows, and then the vertical things are called columns. And intersection of a row and a column is called a cell. So, like suppose if you see, this is the like what is this cell address which I am in right now? What is the yeah? Can you just tell me what is the cell address which I am right now?
D4 means where is your cursor? Like
Yeah, it
D4?
is D4 because if you see, this is the intersection of column D and row is 4. So we'll start with the column and then row number. Like D4 is the cell address, which you can see in this. Okay, here you can see in this. What is this current cell address? E7. E7. It is intersection of what is the column number? Column is E and then row is 7. Yeah, which you can see in this name box. Okay, this you call this as a name box. So right now, just tell me the cell address.
B8.
B8.
Yeah, B8. Okay. Okay, if you take what is the range? No, what is the definition of a range?
D5 to D7.
Yeah, it is a collection of the cells. Okay, here it starts from which, what is the starting cell number?
D4.
D4, and then ending is
D7.
D8.
D7.
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 Okay, what you can, I will, how to denote this range is D4 colon D7.
Colon.
So this is the way we denote a range in Excel. Like in this range, which I have highlighted in yellow, this one is denoted by D4 to D7 because the starting cell is D4 and it is ending at D7. So we'll denote this as D4 colon D7. This is the way we denote them. So collection of cells is called a range. Suppose if this is the range, like, can you just tell me how you denote this particular range?
C4 to and D7.
Yeah, C4 to D7. Yeah. So we denote it as C4 to D7. This is the way we denote this particular range. So what do you mean by a sheet? Collection of all these cells put together, okay, is called a sheet. Like right now you have, right now I am working on which sheet? What is the name of this particular sheet which I am working? Yeah, about Excel. So what is this sheet name?
Excel UI.
Yeah, Excel UI user interface. So this sheet is customized Q80.
Q80.
Yeah. And what do you mean by a workbook?
Collection of sheets.
Collection of all these sheets put together is called a workbook. So in this, what is the name of this workbook, which you can see in the top? What is the name of this workbook?
Excelytics training.
Excelytics Excel training is the name of this workbook. Okay. So in this, you have different sheets. We have a home sheet, about training, about Excel. So these are the different sheets within this file. Okay, this is a workbook and file meaning the same only. Like, okay, sheet, worksheet meaning the same. Sheet tab, everything is same. Like, so these are the different terminologies of Excel. Okay. I hope everybody has understood this definition of cell, definition of worksheet, workbook, row, column, all these things. Any doubts in this terminology of Excel? Sheet is a collection of all these cells put together. Like, so right now, have you heard about these extensions in this Excel? Like when you save an Excel file, what is the default extension? Online participants, what is the default extension when you save an Excel file?
The first one.
.xls.
.xls, yeah.
X dot XLS X.
Yeah, in today's versions, when you save an Excel file, by default, it is saved as .xlsx. This is that default extension. Earlier versions, between 1997 to 2003, whenever you save an Excel file, it is saved as .xls. So what is the difference between these two, .xls and .xlsx? Any idea? Like what is the difference between these two? In .xls, if you store in the earlier versions of Excel, you can store both the data as well as macros. Like whenever you save a file as .xls extension, okay, you can save both data as well as macros. But if you store the file in a .xlsx format, like by default, whenever you save in the current versions, it will be saved as .xlsx only. So in that you can only store data, you cannot store macros, okay, by default. But if you want to store macros also in the current version, then you need to store it is in this version .xlsm, which can store both data as well as macros. And if you are storing in this .xlsb, this can also store both data as well as macros, but you can reduce the file size. With this extension .xlsb, okay, you can reduce the file size. Whenever you save it, the Excel file in this extension .xlsb, okay. What is the advantage of using this extension .xlsb?
Reduce the file
I have
size.
a question.
You can reduce the file size, but you can store both data as well as macros in this also .xlsb. .xlsm also you can store both data as well as macros. Only in .xlsx you can only store in the form of data. You cannot store macros in this. So if you see right now in this what is this if you see what is this version, here you can see, yeah, it is 2021 version. So whenever you save any Excel file, so in the after 2003, it will be by default saved as .xlsx. See, macros are used to automate. Actually, we are not going to cover in this course. Okay. First, we'll be covering the basics and advanced Excel. For macros, there is a separate course here, which is VBA and macros.
Okay, so means I'm just trying to understand what's the
Yeah,
difference.
macros is used for automation. If you want to automate anything in Excel, you need to use macros. It's a program. Okay, you need to write a program in Excel only. Okay, but we'll not be covering during this course. Okay, there is a separate course for that, which is called VBA and macros.
Okay.
But once you learn this basic and advanced Excel, then learning macros would be advisable.
This macros is not required for data analytics.
No, that currently like basic and advanced Excel is more than enough. Okay, if your job requires like automation, anything you need to automate in Excel, then you need to learn macros.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
like currently, if you see the number of rows, like if you see in the different extensions, in what is the number of rows in .xls, whenever you save an Excel file in .xls, what is the number of rows? Yeah, 65,536. And if you are saving in this .xlsx, what is the number of rows? 10 lakhs
10,48,576.
So suppose I will just go to the bottom of this sheet just to see the number of rows. So what is this last row? What is the row number? 10 lakhs. It's 10 lakhs 48,000.
10 lakhs 48,000.
Yeah, 10 lakhs 48,576. That is the row number here. Whenever you are saying saving the file in .xlsx or any other like .xlsm and .xlsb also will have the number of rows is 10 lakhs 48,576. And what is the number of columns? If you are saving the extension as .xls, number of columns is 256. But if you are saving it in .xlsx, it is 16,384. And columns are generally designated by alphabets. So it is except D, 16,384. It is nothing but except D. Okay, I will just go right side to show you. This is except D. This is the last column. Okay, except D is 16,384. If you are having any doubts, just ask if you are having any doubts. So if you see, what is the last cell address? What is the last cell address? Just tell me the last cell address.
48,576.
What is the column number? We'll first start with column
Except
number.
except the 10,48,576.
Yeah, the last cell is except the 10,48,576. That is the cell address which you can see in the name box here. Here you have this address already. Except the 10,48,576. Let us do just this exercise, small exercise. Like how many cells are there in this sheet? So this is the number of rows and this is the number of columns. Now tell me just what is the number of cells, total cells in this particular sheet?
Rows into columns.
Yeah, number of rows into number of columns will give me the total number of cells.
Total number of cells, yes.
So I'll just give a formula here equal to, I will, whenever you are writing a formula, we'll start with equal to. We'll discuss later again. Today it's a demo class. So just multiply this number of rows multiplied by number of columns. So this is the number of cells, total number of cells in this particular sheet. Suppose I am just touching every cell. Suppose I want to touch every cell. I am taking 1 second. Okay, just let us assume I am just taking 1 second to touch every cell. And this way I will touch all the cells. Suppose I just want to calculate what is the time taken to touch all the cells in this particular sheet. Okay, number of cells, you know, this is the number of cells. Okay, if I am taking 1 second for every cell, so this is the number of cells multiplied by 1 second is this many number of seconds I will take. Okay, now which is nothing but number of seconds means this is the number of seconds, like because this is total number of cells multiplied by 1 second, because I am taking 1 second per cell. So this will be the number of seconds. Now let us just tell me the seconds in a year. How many seconds are there in a year? Number of days in a year is 365 multiplied by every day will have 24 hours. Multiplied by every hour,
minutes.
how many minutes? 60 minutes. So every minute multiplied by 60 seconds. Okay, this is the number of seconds in a year. Now what I will do is I will divide this, because this is the total number of seconds I will take to touch all the cells. If I divide this by this, what I will get? I will just divide this divided by this. This is the total seconds I will take, and total seconds in a year. This will give me number of years. So just to touch all the cells in this particular sheet, assuming I am taking how much time per cell? 1 second per cell. How many years I will take? So it's, you can see the complexity of the Excel sheet, like how big is a Excel sheet. Like if you want to touch all the seconds, all the cells, assuming 1 second per cell, it is going to take roughly 545 years. So that is a size of a particular sheet. You can just see the size of an individual sheet, which is we are going to live hardly maybe for 80 to 100 years, suppose. It's nothing but 5 times like our age, 5 times our lifespan, assuming 1 second per year. If you are taking half second per year, then it is 545 divided by 2. You can say roughly 222 years. Still, if you are assuming a half second per cell to touch every cell, then it will take 222 years. Yeah, 222.5, that is exactly. Okay, so it is a very, like, the complexity of a individual sheet you can just see with this. I just want to show you how big is this worksheet. Let us discuss this user interface. At the top, you have this title bar where you can see this name of this Excel file. Okay, what is the name of this Excel file, online participants? Yeah,
Excelytics.
Yeah, Mahesh, what is your doubt? Okay, what is the name of the Excel file?
Excellent. Excel training.
Excelytics.
Yeah, Excelytics Excel training.
Excel timings.
Yeah. So just adjacent to this, you have this quick access toolbar. Okay. And below this, you have this ribbon where you can see the different tabs like file, home, insert, draw, page layout, formulas. All these are different tabs. Okay. Right now, I am in which tab right now? Yeah, it is insert tab. Right now, I am in which tab?
Home tab.
Home tab. So this is which tab?
Formulas.
So this is called a ribbon. Okay, all this is the file, home, all these entire things. This is called a ribbon. Okay. In this individually, you have different groups. Like suppose I am in home tab, you have different groups here. At the bottom, you can see this is a clipboard group. This is a font group. Here you have alignment group, and this is a number group, styles, cells, editing, and add-ins. Now just tell me, online participants, what are the different groups in this page layout tab? What are the different groups? Themes.
Page setup.
Yeah, page setup.
Scheme to fit.
Yeah.
Sheet
options.
Yeah, sheet
Arrange.
options. Yeah, and arrange. Just tell me the different groups in this insert tab, coming under the insert tab.
Tables, illustrations,
charts,
filters,
links.
Spark lines.
Okay, yeah. So these are the different groups. And then below the groups, you have this name box where you can see the cell address that we have discussed just now. Like if I am in this particular cell, what is the cell address? B2, which you can see in the name box. And adjacent to it, right side, you have a formula bar. Whenever you type any formulas, you can see this. Suppose if I type anything in this cell B2. So what is there in B2? You can see in this formula bar. If I am typing any formula, then I can see in the formula bar. Suppose I will type equal to 45 divided by 2. Suppose here you are able to see 22.5, but exact formula you can see in the formula bar. Okay. And below this formula bar and this name box, you have the labels like row labels and column labels. These are the column labels. All these vertical things are called column labels. Horizontal things are called row labels.
Can you repeat that, sir? Can you please repeat that?
Yeah, these vertical things, all these vertical things are called column labels. A, B, C.
Okay. Got it.
All are column labels, and horizontal things, rows are designated by numbers 1, 2, 3, and so on.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Thank you.
And then you have the sheets, different sheets here at the bottom. Sheet name, like right now I am in Excel UI. The sheet name which I am discussing is Excel UI user interface. UI is user interface. Okay. Right now I'm discussing the user interface of Excel basically. And then you have status bar at the bottom left, which is showing in the ready here. That is a status bar. And in the bottom right, you have zoom options. If you want to reduce the zoom or increase, you can do. If you want to reduce, click on this minus, and then if you want to increase, you can just click on this plus. So this is about the entire user interface of Excel. So like we'll be covering the course content. Let us just discuss the course content, which will be covering during the entire course. We'll be starting with the basics of Excel. We'll start with this introduction to Excel. Like right now I have discussed partly in this, like I have discussed some basic terminology of Excel, and then Excel user interface also I have discussed right now. So this again we'll be discussing during the course. Okay, just I am showing as an example, I was discussing this. And then we'll go to this clipboard group where we'll be discussing this cut, copy as picture, paste and paste special, format painter, and different types of paste special options. We have seen these groups, like just now I have shown you the groups. So in the basics, we'll be covering in this font group in detail. Like we'll be covering all this bold, italic, underline, okay, borders, fill color, font color, all this, how to change the font size, all these things we'll be covering, which comes under font section. And then will be the alignment section, where we'll be discussing wrap text and merge and center features. Okay, and other features like left align, center align, and right alignment. Okay, top, middle, and bottom align, all these things will orientation. We'll be discussing everything in the alignment section. This is the number formatting section where we have the different things like currency format, accounting format, what is the short date, long date, time, percentage. So these things, text format. So this comes under number formatting section. After that, we'll be discussing conditional formatting. Okay, this conditional formatting is one of the important topics in basics of Excel. And in the cells, how to insert, delete, all these things. Okay, these are the basic Excel course content. We'll be covering all this alignment. Data types in Excel we'll be covering. There are 5 different data types like text, number, date, time, logical output, and formula error. So this will be discussing in detail. Number formatting, I've just shown you, like we'll be discussing in detail all these things: currency, accounting, short date, long date, conditional formatting. Okay. And then what is the meaning of table? Like how to convert range into a table. This will be discussing in the basics. As I've said, how to insert cells, delete cells, hide, unhide. What is the row height, column width? These things will come under the cells. Filling options, like how to fill up, fill left, fill right, fill down. Okay, what is the meaning of fill series, justify fill, and then find, replace. Okay, this is the entire course content for the basics, like basics of Excel. That comes under the basic of Excel. Like shortcuts, we'll be having some shortcuts that we'll discuss later in the course. Actually, it's not much of relevance. Like whatever that you are using quite frequently, if you are able to remember shortcuts for them, that is enough. Okay, that is not mandatory. Like you need to remember every shortcut. Like okay, whatever you are using quite frequently in Excel, like in your when you are working with Excel, whichever you are working, which you are using quite frequently, for that you can learn the shortcuts. As I've said, like there are 5 different data types. Like if I just type any text, suppose I am typing this text. What is the default alignment? If you see, what is the default alignment? Online participants, what is the default alignment in this cell? Yeah.
The leftmost.
Yeah, it is default alignment is left. If I want, I can make it a forced alignment. Like if I want center aligned, I can make it, this is called forced alignment. If I want right alignment, this is a right alignment, but it's a forced alignment. By default, it is coming in left hand side. If I type a number, suppose, what is the default alignment? If you see, tell me the default alignment for a number.
Right.
Right side.
Right.
So whenever you type any text by default, it comes under left hand side. And whenever you type a number by default, it goes to right hand side, that you can see. Okay. If I type any date, suppose, shortcut for the getting today's date is control plus semicolon. Okay. What is the default alignment I'm getting for a date?
Right.
Yeah, right hand side. So if I want time, I have to use control colon. Control colon, how you will get control shift semicolon. So time also by default, what is the alignment?
Right side.
Right hand
Yeah,
side.
it is right hand side. Logical output, like true and false are called logical output. Like if I normally it is a text, but it will take a center alignment. True and false are called logical outputs, and by default they will take center alignment. Like if you see, I
Central
will
line.
write false.
Okay.
False also it is taking center alignment by default. Formula error, any error in the Excel by default, again you will take 1 divided by 0 I'm doing equal to 1 divided by 0, which is division by 0 error. So error is also coming by default to center. So there are 5 different data types. Okay, these are text, number, date, time, logical output, and formula error. And if you see the default alignments for text is left hand side. For number, it is right. For date and time, it is right hand side. And if you take logical outputs, which is nothing but true and false are called logical outputs. By default, they are taking which type of alignment? Center alignment, yeah. Formula error, any error also, it is coming under center alignment.
Center.
So this, of course, we'll be discussing in the course again. Okay, today I'm just giving you overview. Okay. If you see here in this date, what is the date, today's date?
13th August.
Yeah, 13th August. But you see the format that it is taking here. Here 13 is coming here. Generally, this here month will come. But here, if you see the system date and time, here if you see the system 8/13/2025. So whatever, whenever you see any date in Excel, whenever you are typing any date, it will take the alignment as per the system alignment here. Here it is MMDD format actually. Okay, here it is MM is this first one is month, and here DD is date. Yeah, day 13th. So since the system format is in MMDDYY, it is automatically taking as per that. But if your system format is in DDMMYY, then whenever you type any date, it will take DDMMYY. Okay, you just need to make sure that you are following this system format. Here it is MMDDYY format currently. So you need to type the date in Excel accordingly. So this you need to remember, like, because otherwise there is a difference, like here 8/1/2020. Okay. Here, if you see, if it is in DDMMYY format, it is 8th January 2020. If it is MMDD format, it is 1st August 2020. There is a difference. So you just need to see the system format at the bottom. What is the system format it is following, whether it is a DDMM or MMDD, and then you need to type the date accordingly. In Excel also, you need to type the date accordingly. Suppose I have some data here. I just want to, this is a net salary here. I have some employees data. Their designation is there here. Their basic salary, HRA, deductions. And there is a net salary, which is nothing but sum of basic salary, HRA minus deductions. Okay. Tell me, like, what is the maximum value in this range? Online participants, what is the maximum value? What is the maximum net salary in this particular range?
1,98,000.
Yeah, 1,98,000. Like this, I can get it using a formula also. Like I can use a max formula. maybe some of them might be already knowing this particular formula to get a maximum value in this range. We'll be covering again in the course in detail. So this will give me the maximum value in this range, which is 1,98,000. If I want minimum value, what is the minimum value in this range? Online participants?
2,500.
Yeah, 2,500. So here I have a formula. There is a min formula. Just give the range. So this will give me the minimum value in this range. If I want to perform the sum of this net salaries, suppose. So here for this range, what is the sum? I can see in the bottom. 6,39,000.
6,39,000.
I can use a sum formula. Just select the range. So you get the same thing. 6,39,000. If I want to calculate the average of this range, what is the average? At the bottom you can see what is the average? 37,588.
588.
So this I can get it using a formula, average formula. Just select the range for which you want to perform the average. That will give me the same value, 37,588. Okay, you have like this, we have 200 plus formulas are there. Okay, that will be covering in the course. Under different categories, you have these formulas. Like in advanced Excel, like these formulas will be covering under text functions, okay, date and time functions, logical functions, mathematical functions, statistical, information functions, lookup function. Okay, these are the different functions or formulas. Okay, right now I have discussed some of the formulas that like max, min, sum. Okay, which will come under the statistical functions. If you see, you have here max and min. Okay, average. Okay, all these functions are a part of statistical functions actually, which I have just discussed right now. Suppose I want to see the second largest. I have found the maximum is 1,98,000. If I want to see what is the second largest in this range, net salary, what is the second largest value?
Is 47,000, no, 57,000.
57, yeah, 57 is there. Let us see. You have a formula for that also. There is a formula called large formula. Okay. You just need to select the range. First one, you need to select the range, and then I will discuss this later in the course. And then K it is asking second largest means K is 2, I will put. So this will give me second largest, which is 57,000. If I want third largest, just simply put K is equal to 3. This will give the third largest. Third largest is 48,750. It is there here in G9. Similarly, if you want to see the second smallest, what is the second smallest after 2,500 in this range?
6,250.
Okay, for this you have just like a large function, you have opposite function is called small function. A is equals to 2, you need to put. This we'll discuss in the course later. I'm just showing for the example for second smallest, yeah, it is 6,250. In this range, it is 6,250. If you put K is equal to 1, you will get the smallest value, which is nothing but 2,500. Which you can use both the functions, like min is there, which will only give minimum value, or you can use small function where K is equals to 1. In that you will be getting the minimum value. If K is equal to 1 means minimum value you will get. K is equal to 2 is second smallest value. Similarly, if you want third smallest, K is equals to 3, which is 12,500. After 6,250, next one is 12,500 is the next minimum value. Okay. So this is large and small function. This is also a part of statistical functions. Here you have, okay, we'll be covering around more than 200 functions, okay, in different categories like text functions, date time, logical, mathematical, statistical information. Okay, and lookup. Lookup is one of the important topics in Excel, which is used widely. So this comes in the advanced Excel course content. Okay. So we'll start with formulas introduction, because these are all the formulas only right now which I am discussing. These are all the formulas only. So what is a formula? Like what is the definition of argument? How to start a formula? What is the meaning of optional argument, mandatory arguments, input ways to formulas? Okay, all these things we'll be discussing in detail. Cell reference styles. What is a relative reference? What is absolute reference? Row freeze, column freeze. Okay, this course content, if you want, I will share it with you. Okay, if you want, I will share it with you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We want.
Otherwise, you can do just one thing. Go to Google Chrome and then go to Excelytics website. Just type Excelytics. Okay. Go to this website. Here you have courses here. In this you have Excel. Okay. Just click on this Excel. Here you have view course details. Okay. Here you have view course details. When you just click on this, you can see the entire course content for this.
Same content.
Yeah, it will be same. Only thing is the format will be different. That's all. Okay, this is the basics of Excel. Okay, all these things are basics of Excel, and then advanced Excel. This text functions, date time. Okay, from here you can get this course content. Everybody, is it okay? How to get this course content?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Online.
Going to Excel.
Yeah, I will just repeat it. Go to this Excelytics website. Type Excelytics and then go to www.excelytics.in. Just go to this website. Here you have courses here. In these courses, go to Excel. Okay, in this you can go to this view course details.
We'll get that open.
Yeah, that will get open. After that, you can download. From here, you can download. Okay. Only thing is format is little bit different, that's all. But content will be same.
Okay.
So we'll be covering this reference styles, relative reference, absolute reference, row freeze and column freeze. After that, we'll be getting into details, different types of formulas like text formulas, date and time, logical, mathematical, statistical information and lookup. Okay, then we'll be getting into illustrations like what is this insert pictures, how to insert shapes, all these things. Spark lines, like what is the difference between a chart and a spark line? What is this line spark line, column spark line, and win loss spark line? Filters, you might have heard about the filters in Excel. So we'll be discussing what is a slicer, timeline, slicers versus timeline. Insert options, how to insert a hyperlink, how to insert comments, text box, header and footer, word art, smart art, signature line, objects, symbols, equations, and so on. Themes. Page setup is part of printing techniques. Whenever you are
What's the part of order?
Printing, like if you want to print any document, Excel file, if you want to print, okay, this page setup comes under that printing techniques, part of printing techniques. Yeah, that comes in Word also. Everywhere you want, like Word or PowerPoint or Excel. Like if you want to print, you need to understand this printing techniques, which maybe you might be already knowing partly. Next will be understanding what is the named range. Okay, formulas auditing. Like in this, you have trace precedence, trace dependence, show formulas, error checking, evaluate formulas, watch window. Calculation options. What is the meaning of automatic and manual calculations? All these things we'll be discussing here. Connecting with external applications. sort and filter. Okay, data tools, data validation, outline and forecast, protection techniques like how to protect an Excel file with a password, like basically. Okay, that we'll be discussing in protection techniques. And then comments and notes, like how to insert or how to show comments or how to hide, how to modify and delete the comments. Different views in this workbook, like normal view, page break view, page layout view, all these different views. Pivot tables and pivot charts is one of the important topics that we'll be discussing in detail. Like if you want to make a dashboard, so like we'll be first understanding this pivot table and pivot charts. Okay. And then we'll also be discussing the charts, like you might have already heard like how to make a line chart, column chart, bar, pie. Okay. All these different charts we'll discuss here. When to use which type of chart, how to prepare a dashboard, like. Okay, starting from the basics, we'll be getting into advanced till preparing the dashboards.
Within 22 years it will go, sir.
Yeah, we'll be trying to cover the course in 18 to 20 days. Every day between 1 hour 15 minutes to 1 hour 30 minutes. Like,
How can you cover all this? Possible?
Yeah, it will be possible. Like we'll be covering totally, like if you see 1.5 hour per day.
Okay.
So we'll be taking around 30 hours totally. Course duration, if you see in number of hours, it will be 30 hours or 18 to 20 days. Okay, roughly it will be 20 days.
Just you text the topics, sir.
Every day, like in a week, we'll be having 5 classes. Okay, totally we'll be having 5 classes in a week. Saturday and Sunday there will be no classes. Like Monday to Friday, we'll be having classes between 6:30 to 8 p.m. in the evening. Or we'll see the timings if there are any change. If you require any changes, that we'll see. Okay. But every day it will be 1.5 hour session, 1 hour 15 minutes to 1.5 hour session. So we'll try to cover the course within 18 to 20 classes. Total duration is 30 hours. If you see,
Time is sufficient.
yeah, it will be sufficient. And you will be given access to this video recordings also. Like for every class, you'll be given access to the video recordings also.
What do you teach?
Yeah, whatever I'm teaching.
Your video recordings or some other?
No, my classes video recordings will be given to you, and for you that there will be 6 months like access will be given for you post the completion of the course. After completion of the course, like you will be given access to the videos for 6 months. Okay, during the course you'll be given some tests also. Okay, like let me just show you.
Sir, which version are you using, sir?
Yeah,
Which version are you using, sir?
this Excel
Present.
version you are telling. Yeah, I have shown. I think I have shown you. I will just show it again. Go to this file, and then in that account you can just see which version you are using. Like if you want to see which version you are using, just go to
But
file tab.
it is supporting AI or not?
AI will be, yeah, it is supported. AI will be, it is supported. Here this version is 2021. Okay, this version is 2021 version, which I am using. What is the latest version? You know, I think Office 365 is the latest version. 365.
Yes, yeah. This
So,
version is without buy or with buy? Landscape
yeah.
script. This version is without buying or with buy with membership.
No, this one is without free version only. Like Excel, you are telling, na?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, it is not purchased one. So during the course, we'll be giving you tests also. Like once you make the payment, you will be given access to this entire course content also. Okay, whatever the files that I'm showing, you will be given access, like drive access. Like when you just need to give them your email ID. Okay, they will give you the Gmail drive access. From that, you can download all the files. Okay, whatever I'm discussing, like this Excel training. Here you have different. Right now, I was discussing Excel UI. So all these files will be given to you. Like this is a keyboards shortcuts list. data types here. Okay. So these entire things will be given to you once you make the payment, like you'll be given access, drive access. So drive access, where these are the different things that will be there in this drive access. For accessing the course, okay, they will be giving you drive access in Gmail. Okay, you can just open, if you give your Gmail ID, they will give the drive access. Even if you don't know, you can just contact the front office team, they will just tell you how to get that. Like you just need to get into this your Gmail ID. In that you have right side, you'll be having Gmail drive. Okay, just click on that. Okay, once they share with you, you can see the material. From there, you can download the complete material. Okay, for that you just need to give your Gmail ID. If there is any doubt, for that you can discuss in the front office team. Like for that, they will be like, or otherwise you can discuss with me later. So in this is the material, like you have this tests here. Okay, here around 4 tests are there. Like suppose I will just show you some example, like Excel basics test. Okay. So while covering the course, you can just go through this, like you can give this, like suppose what is 1 in percentage format. Okay. So can we paste only comments using page special? Like, okay, all these things you can just, you can specify the answer here, and solutions are also there in this only. Like for this 1214, you have the key here. Okay, in that file only there are solutions also you can see. But first my recommendation is first you solve it by yourself, and then you can look at the solutions later. Okay, you will be given this access for that. Okay, during the once you make the payment, you will be given access to this course content. In this you have tests. Okay, where you can give your tests. Like once you finish this particular topics related to, suppose we finish this basics, suppose, then you can give these 2 tests related to the basics. There are 2 tests related to basic. Like you have again one more of this important topics where you can see there are a lot of questions. Like from this also you can learn like what are the different data formats in Excel. Like, so there are lots of things like what are slicers, what is a pivot chart. For that you have in detail explanations is also there. Like what are the different data formats in Excel.
Where will get this content?
Yeah.
Where will get this content?
Yeah, this is going to be given to you once you make the payment. This access for this course content will be given to you. Like here, as I've discussed, like text format, we have discussed different formats like in Excel. Like how to download this. Yeah, what is your doubt, Mahesh?
Yeah, how to download this version?
Yeah, that I have said to you, like this course content will be, you will be given access once you make the payment. Like they will be providing you the drive access. You just need to give your Gmail ID. Okay, they will provide the drive access to you.
Oh.
Sir, invite all the students.
Yep.
Invite all students.
He's asking candidates. Okay, sir.
Nothing else, that's all.
See here, as I have said, this is Excel important topics. Here you have a lot of questions. For that you have like how can you wrap text in Excel? For that you have solutions also. Like some examples, like how can you merge cells in Excel? Of course, we'll be discussing in the class, but you will be given this access to this file also later. Like from the here also you can just go through these things. What is format painter used for? So this way you can just go through this. Suppose now we'll see how to make a dashboard. Like we'll be finally also discussing 1 to 2 projects related to dashboard preparation. So I will just show you an example. This is a dashboard. Like so you have a profit analysis dashboard here that we have made from this data. Okay, we'll be trying to make this dashboard during the course. We'll try to make this kind of dashboard also. One of the dashboards, like as one project, we'll be making this. These are the slicers. Like if I just click on this 2009, suppose, you can see these charts are changing. Like, okay, data is changing. Like if I just clear the filter, here you have this clear filter. I will clear the filter. Okay, we'll be making this kind of dashboards. Finally, like, okay, after we discuss pivot tables, pivot charts, we'll be getting into when we are discussing analyzing the data. Okay, there comes this dashboard preparation. Okay, in calculations, as a part of calculations, like we'll be telling you like different formulas that I've already told you. Like I've shown you some examples like max, min, large, small, average, and some formulas which we have discussed right now.
Formulas are text formulas, sir.
No, there are many type of formulas actually. Those comes under statistical formulas, which I have discussed right now.
Max.
Yeah, the max formula is a part of statistical formulas.
Text formulas.
Text formulas that I will not discuss actually. That will be discussed during the course. Like suppose if I want to show you example, I will just discuss this 1 minute. I will just show you some examples related to text. Suppose I have this Microsoft is there here, suppose. Okay, this Microsoft is there in text content. If I want to extract only micro, I have text extraction formulas. Like I have a left formula. Okay, text is this is a text. I will give reference. I'm giving reference, which we'll discuss later. Number of characters. If I want micro from the left hand side, it will extract. So 5 characters. MICRO means 5 characters are there. So number of characters I will give here is 5. Of course, I will discuss this in detail in the course. If you are not able to understand, just observe right now. So I will get micro. Okay, if I want to extract micro from this Microsoft. For this, I am using a text formula.
Like maybe letters or even numbers also.
Yeah, but generally it is used text extraction formulas. Generally, yeah, you can use for numbers also, but generally it is used for text only. The name text formula that itself signifies it is a text formula.
What is the purpose of where we use this?
Yeah, that is what I have said now. Like suppose you have a first name and last name in an organization. If you have a name where you have first name and last name, I want to extract only last name. I don't want the first name. Like suppose in that case, you can extract using the text formulas. Suppose if I want soft here, only soft here, I can use a right formula. Just like a left formula, this will extract from right hand side. What is the text is, this is a text. Number of characters from the left hand side. If I want soft, right hand side, what is the number of characters for soft?
You have to phone from.
Yeah, from right hand side, because this is a right formula. It will extract from the right hand side. You need to give 4 is the number of characters. If I want soft, number of characters is 4. So you will get soft here. Okay, this way we'll discuss. These are the part of text formulas. Right now, since you have asked, I am discussing this, but we'll discuss in detail during the course. Okay, suppose if you want to convert everything into uppercase, this Microsoft, if I want to convert into uppercase, suppose I have a formula called upper formula. What is the text I want to convert into uppercase? This is the text. So everything will be converted into uppercase. Okay. This is a proper case, na? Proper case, you have idea. Proper case is first alphabet is in the capital letters. Remaining are in the small letters. Everything if I want to convert into capital letters, then you have to use a upper formula. If I want to convert everything into the lower case, I have a lower formula. These are again part of text formulas only. So everything will be converted to lower case. Lower case is this is the lower case. Okay. Any doubts in this? Since today is a demo, I am just giving you overview of the course content that will be covered during the course. But once we start the course, we'll be discussing in detail. Okay. Whenever you have doubts, you can ask. Or like whenever you are solving something also, if you are having any doubts, you can just discuss in the next day. Or you can post in the group. You can post your doubts in the group. Online participants, any doubts so far in the today's demo?
No, sir.
Any doubts in the?
I'm good.
Any
What
doubts in the course?
about SQL and Power BI Python? Who is going to teach those?
Yeah, there will be different faculty for that. For SQL, Power BI, there will be different faculty. Once you finish this course, Excel, like in this course, we'll be covering both the basics and advanced Excel. Okay, after that, some other faculty will be teaching you Power BI and SQL.
May I know his name or her name?
No, that you can discuss with the front office team. I think maybe Kishore sir will be teaching, maybe, but I don't know exactly who will be teaching. I am thinking Kishore sir might be teaching. Or you can just contact the front office team regarding that. Who will be teaching SQL and who will be teaching Power BI? Maybe you can ask the front office team here.
Have a question, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So, means we told you that why we have joined for Excel. Why? What do you think? One should go for Excel, like advanced Excel. In what cases? Like I understand, like nowadays everybody uses Excel, but going to such an extensive in your version, and also would like to know about you because I believe you haven't given your introduction.
See, I am Swaroop. I have done BTech from IIT Roorkee. Okay. Okay, I have actually a lot of interest. I worked in Tata Steel for around 10 years. Later, I came into my family business actually. I have a lot of interest in data analytics. That is the reason why I was engaged with this Excel training. Okay, this is about my introduction. Right now, I am in my business. Along with that, I am doing this Excel training also. I am doing.
Oh, thank you, sir. And why do you think one should go for an Excel? Like in what all?
Yeah, because Excel is used like everywhere. If you see, basically everybody is using Excel only. Like if you want to do any analysis, nobody goes for immediately for Power BI or advanced softwares. Everybody actually Excel is more than enough for doing the lot of calculations. As I've shown you, like how complex is one particular sheet. Just with one sheet, how much time it will take if you are taking 1 second to touch every cell. I've just shown you like 545 years it will take. So that is a big, huge complexity of the Excel. Like for generally for doing a lot of calculations, Excel is more than enough. Okay, but if your data sets are still big, like here you have how many rows? 10 lakhs 48,576. But in major companies, like you have a data more than 10 lakhs, like you might be having 1 crore, which is 100 lakhs of rows. In such a case, you require a big software, even bigger than Excel. Okay, but for general things, Excel is more than enough. So my advice is it is better to learn Excel. Even if you are willing to learn Power BI, first you need to know about Excel. Then Power BI will be easy actually. Like because user interface of Power BI is more or less similar to Excel only. As I have discussed user interface in today's class for Excel. Okay. The user interface for Power BI will be more or less similar to the Excel actually. When you are doing data analysis also, if you know Excel, like it is easy to learn even Power BI also. Okay, learning other data analytics softwares also will become easy when you learn Excel. Starting thing is Excel is starting thing. Like if you go in any office, like Excel is used. Even in small offices today, if you see, for doing any calculations, for analyzing the data, everybody uses Excel only. Like so, it is always advisable to learn Excel. Okay, my advice is Excel is you can see, as I've said, Excel was there from the market from 1985.
Yeah, 40 years.
Today it is 2025. Like still, if you see, Excel is dominating the market. You have Google Sheets also right now, but it has come recently. But still, Excel is only widely used in the market. Like, and still it is there surviving from last 40 years. Okay.
And where do we get this AI? Like, do we have that in our course, like in this 30 hour, 18 to 20 days or 30-hour course? do we have anything that's related to AI of Excel?
We'll be having one session on AI. Okay, AI is nothing but right now, like suppose you have Copilot, you have ChatGPT, okay, you have Google's Gemini. Okay, first of all, it is advisable to learn Excel. Then it is advisable to use AI. Like depending on AI is also dangerous only actually. Like even if you depend on AI, like whatever output AI gives, if you know Excel only, like you'll be able to understand the output it is giving. Like not only Excel, like suppose if you are using AI for SQL or Power BI, then also you need to know about SQL and Power BI. Then only you can understand the output given by AI also. But of course, using AI will make it will reduce the time. Okay, but first thing is my advice is first of all you need to learn the software and then you can depend on AI for reducing the time. Okay.
Sure. Thank you, sir. Thanks for clarification.
Okay. Any other doubts related to this course content? Online participants, any?
Yes, sir, I have one doubt. You will be completing this course in 18 to 20 days, right? Likewise, what's the duration for SQL and Power BI?
For SQL and Power BI, SQL also it will be around 18 days. Okay, Power BI, I think it will be around 35 to 45 days. Totally, it is a 3 months. Like if you are going for all the three, there will be 3 months duration. Like for Excel, SQL, and Power BI.
Okay, this what about this Python? This Python also going to teach another faculty. Right?
Yeah, I think for that, I think discuss with the front office team regarding Python. Okay, I don't have an idea about that Python. How much time duration? You
I
can
think
discuss with the front office team.
Python is also part of this data analytics, right?
No, that depends. Like whatever you are taking, like this currently in this course, I will be teaching basics and advanced Excel. Later, if you want to join SQL, Power BI, Python, that is up to you later. Like you can, you need to finish this course and then it is advisable to finish Excel before joining. If you are already master in Excel, then you can directly go into SQL and Power BI. If you're already having a lot of knowledge in Excel, then you can surely skip Excel and then go to this SQL and Power BI.
Okay. So have you worked on data analytics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you worked on data? Have you worked on data analytics or something?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, is it required Python and or?
See, Python, I didn't work on Python. So that is the reason why, but Python is right now nowadays largely used in data analytics. Okay, but learning Excel before is advisable before getting into Python also. Because like whatever you learn in Excel, more or less like a lot of things will become similar in nature when you are learning Python.
Okay.
So always the first step to data analytics is like Excel is learning basics and advanced Excel is the first step you can say. Because everywhere Excel is used everywhere actually. If you see just, if you observe like even in small offices today, everywhere, because for small things like they will use for calculations, like whether you work in finance, whether you are in HR, or whether you are in sales or anything, like whether you are in production, for everything like if you want to generate any report using this calculations and analysis, like they use for storing the data, everything Excel is being used widely. Okay.
Okay, so thank you.
So we'll start day 1 tomorrow at the same time. If you have any doubts, let us discuss. Even after post the completion of course, here, like if you want any certification related to Excel, like you can give an exam. Okay. And you can include that in your resume, like whenever you are going for jobs, like Microsoft Office Specialist certification. For that also, they will be giving you the content, like which type of questions will be coming in the exam. Like for that, you have material, study material that will also be provided to you if you are willing to go for that certification exam. Okay, that is chargeable separately. But if you are like that will be of 1,000 marks actually. Okay, that pass mark is 700. But even though it is 70%, if you will be given access to a particular material, if you go through that material and once you complete the course, okay, like it will be easy, only relatively easy to clear the cutoffs. Okay, for that in detail you can discuss the front office team. Okay, post the completion of the course, so you can even go for certification like related to Excel.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
If we complete this course, we won't be getting the certification of Excel.
Here they will give you the certificate from Excelytics. But if you want a Microsoft certification, okay,
Yes, sir.
which if you can include in your resume, okay, if you want to Microsoft certification, you need to give an exam. Okay, Microsoft Office Specialist exam. Okay, that will be related to Excel. For that, material will be given by them for free. Okay, but like most of the questions will be related to the material, like whatever that is there in the material, most of the questions will be similar to that. That is what I meant. Like,
Okay, I'm like in this course we will be trained how to write the exam of Microsoft.
no, whatever that is trained in the course.
Yes.
Okay, those things only will be there mostly. Okay,
Yes.
additionally, there is a separate material whenever you are giving an exam. Like, okay, in that which type of projects will come, practice questions will be there. Okay, but everything will be taught in the course only. Like whatever that certification, everything will be taught in the course only. There is a separate study material that you need to go through if you want to give that exam.
Okay, okay, sir. Can I add this certification also from the from this institution to my resume?
Excelytics, they will give you a certificate that you can add, of
Okay,
course.
sir.
But if you want Microsoft certification, then you need to give an exam.
Sure, sure, sure.
For
Thank
that, you can discuss with the front office team. As I've said, it is of 1,000 marks. Okay, it is
Okay.
an online exam.
Okay.
Okay, you need to get 700 for clearing that. Okay, but you will be given a study material. Okay, that for that it is separately chargeable, like around 6,000. I don't remember how much amount. If you want to give that exam, that is separately you need to pay for that.
Okay.
But for that, you will be given access to the materials, like which type of questions will be coming. But the topics will be covered in the course. All the topics will be covered in the course.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Oh. So any doubts here? Offline participants will start tomorrow. Okay, since it is a demo, I'll not be able to cover everything. Like in a demo, like of 1 hour or 1.5 hours, I can just give you overview of what will be covered in the course based on the course content. As I have shown you, like course content also I have shown you. Go to the website under Excel. You can just get the course content. You can download from there. Okay, we can start the classes tomorrow. Day one, we can start tomorrow. If you don't have any doubts, then we'll close for today. Everybody, online participants, if you don't have any doubts, we'll close for today. We'll start tomorrow.
Yes, sir, right, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We'll continue tomorrow at the same time. Day one will continue at 6:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Okay,
Sir.
thank you. If you don't have any doubts, we'll close. Online participants, if you have any doubts, just let us know.
We don't have any
No
doubts.
questions.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, as a beginner learning these three Excel, Power BI, and SQL, we can manage workload of all these three in 18 20 days because
No,
our
I
courses
said,
start.
as I said, if like, SQL, Power BI, Excel, all these three will be 3 months course.
Okay, sir.
Only Excel will be for 20 days. And that too, if you take weekends as holidays, like Saturday, Sunday, there will be no classes. So it will take around 1 month. Like If you exclude Saturdays and Sundays, I need to include that 8 days. Like it will, we'll be finishing the course around 1 month. Normally, if I take continuously for every day, it will take around 18 to 20 days. Every day, assuming 1.5 hour per day. 30 hours duration, the course will be entirely for 30 hours duration.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any doubts here? Offline. So okay, we'll close for today. We'll continue day 1 tomorrow. Online participants will continue tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So can we drop off?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, okay, thank you.